I'm an LPN. For 16 years, I took care of patients with heart failure. I was wrapping presents for Christmas. Then I started feeling like I couldn't breathe, and it felt like somebody took 50 nails and shoved them into my lungs. I could barely walk 6 feet without my head spinning like a top. So I went to lots of doctors, and they didn't know exactly what was wrong with me. I gained 25 pounds in a month. I couldn't breathe, and I was on oxygen from the hospital. I had to carry 4 oxygen tanks to work every day with me, and I couldn't do much. I was diagnosed with diastolic heart failure. Cardiac Rehab was a big step on being able to get back my life. They have specialized training on knowing what kind of exercises is best to get you stronger, and they track to see how your heart is doing. I thought that the cardiac doctors were awesome because they're the ones that referred me to the cardiac rehab. And all the staff that was helping me were very helpful, and they were very friendly, and they really seemed like they knew what they were talking about. I tried getting off the oxygen by myself, tried for 6 months, and with their help, and I think it was 6 to 8 weeks, I was off oxygen. I feel so much better, and I can live life to the fullest.